Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I was hoping we'd fall all the way down, but there we go. Do you see where we are standing? It's outside the Summitmist Manor. We're playing as Marina freaking Mistfire, an assassin sent here by the Dark Brotherhood to cause some chaos at the party.
What? Still here?
So Fafnir told us in the last episode that there are a bunch of guests here at Summitmist Manor looking for a treasure supposedly buried inside. Fun fact, there is no treasure and we're an assassin hired to kill them all. Condition, make sure nobody knows it was us who killed them. Now the fact—
What? Still here?
Shut up. The fact that his name Fafnir is actually quite interesting. A lot of the names in Oblivion, I mean, there are some references here and there, but this is one of the few references to Norse mythology, where I believe Fafnir was a dwarf who turned into a dragon due to the greed for his father's gold. Something like that. So Fafnir, I'm just saying, I'll keep my eye on you. I don't know if Fafnir actually lives in the city or if he just exists for this quest, if this is his purpose in life. That's kind of sad. There are people in this game who only have one purpose, which is to talk to you. He's doing a boogie, so he's getting down and jiggy, and I'm just not feeling that. So we're gonna go in, kill a few people, have a few laughs. You know how it is.
The sixth guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age.
Been a few episodes, true.
Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so... these are interesting. You know what, Matilda? I'm an assassin, hired to kill you.
You're a funny one.
What?
Good, I'm glad one of us has a sense of humour about all this.
I know, right?
It'll make our time here that much more enjoyable.
I know. This is Marina's voice now, I guess. Okay, Matilda Petite, nice to meet ya.
That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families.
That's great. Okay, so, thing is, yeah, we could go around stabby, but there's a bit of social... There are some social interactions that can be had in order to set up better kill conditions. So I'd like to get to know these people a little bit and really savor this, because killing these people won't be a challenge. Killing them in an interesting manner, manner, that will be a challenge. Let's talk about Devisi.
Personally, I think she's a little floozy.
Oh, wow.
She's been eyeing young Primo Antonius, probably smells his wealth.
It's a little rude. Alright. Nels the Naughty?
Oh, that man disgusts me. I find his entire manner offensive. Why, just before you got here, he told me the most off-colour joke about an Argonian maid.
They are lusty. What about Neville?
Well, if I can be perfectly honest with you, I find Neville quite attractive. Red Guards are so exotic, don't you think?
It's a little problematic, Matilda, but okay. Tell me about Primo.
It's obvious that young Primo comes from wealth. A chest full of gold would be mere spending change for him.
Alright, let's go and meet these people, huh?
I have a good idea where that chest might be.
I should look.
That
I don't want to
gold
break
is as
anything,
good
but
as
the chest of
mine.
gold could be hidden anywhere.
Oh. Well, hello. It seems to be Nels.
So here we all are. It certainly is a nice house.
Yeah.
So here we all are. Certainly is a nice house.
Hello there.
Awkward small talk. Oh,
so,
this is...
Nord, if you find the gold, what will you spend it on? Wait, let me guess. A sleazy whore and a nice new battle axe, am I right?
I'm going to open a tavern. Not that I'd welcome your patronage. No pigs allowed inside, you see. You Legion types tend to stink up a place.
A tavern? Oh, I should have known. Leave it to a barbarian to spend an entire chest full of gold on beer.
This is gonna be awkward.
You can call me a barbarian. It's true. And I'm proud of the fact.
They got sweet rolls, though.
But you call me pathetic again, and I'm going to show you just how barbaric I am.
Let's see if we can give them a different kind of meal. Something with a bit more spice. It's very important that you shift click on this and don't actually consume it. If you consume a poisoned apple, I'm sure you can see where that goes.
With every word you speak, you're just proving me right, Nord. Your kind has contributed nothing to our empire, and never will.
My kind.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go away from the race war that's happening over there. Okay, we need to blend in a little better. I feel like we've just stepped in here with a dagger and our combat gear. I'm not really digging that. So, let's go around the corner, slip into something a bit more comfortable.
This empire crumbles down around
Nice.
Your words border on treason, Nord, and I will not tolerate.
Okay, anybody want to talk about something actually positive in this place? Let's see.
Bah!
I can't
Don't
quite
get your
decide
linens
where
in a
I should.
bunch.
Okay,
You have
let's
no
go
authority.
upstairs. See who's upstairs in the bedroom. See what's going on in this general area. Oh hey!
So, here we all are. It certainly is a nice house.
Yeah, let's break the ice.
Hello, I'm Dovesi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Now that you're here, we can really start looking for that chest of gold. What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Now that we're all officially here, we can look in earnest.
Wonderful. Tell me about yourself.
Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago.
Good for you. What do you think about Matilda?
Well, I really don't know her, but she seems like a very respectable old lady.
You sure about that? You sure that's the whole story?
I'm listening.
Okay, we could play the minigame here. Or we could bribe her. Considering we'll most likely get access to her pockets later. Nah, let's bribe, that's fun. She likes long walks on the beach. Okay.
You not... I doubt it.
You doubt me?
Really? You get away from me.
Alright. Bum bum.
I can't argue with that.
Bum bum.
What a wonderful compliment.
I really ought to use the flip
No,
feature a bit more, but
I can't argue with that.
there we go.
I see.
Now.
Honestly, I don't think she likes me. It's because I'm a Dunmer. I heard her say something to Neville, and it wasn't very nice.
Definitely some tensions in here. Tell me about Nels.
Every now and then he looks over at me and smiles. I think he's sweet on me. If Nels finds the gold, maybe he'll want some company.
Gold digger. What about Neville? That's a red guard.
I know he's a retired soldier. But not just a soldier. He was an officer in the Imperial Legion. I hate the Legion and everything it stands for. When those soldiers came to Morrowind, they persecuted my people and stole our lands. Neville may not be in the Legion anymore, but who knows what atrocities he committed.
Maybe that's something we can use. Tell me about Primo.
It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid.
Dovisi, you don't need to get down like that. I'm sure, you know what? I actually talked to Primo earlier, you see, and he said, wow, Dovisi, that's one heck of a lady.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what should I do? Should I talk to him? Or maybe play hard to get? Or should I, or would that be too forward?
How about this? How about you go to his room and wait for him there?
Oh, you think so? I mean, it is rather forward, but I like it. All right then. I'll wait for him in his room upstairs. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're already standing upstairs,
I
but...
have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
Yeah, you're not very subtle, by the way, if you're just standing over Primo, just watching him sleep. By the way, rich boy, get up. Gotta have a conversation.
Well, here we all are. It's funny how money can bring people together, don't you think?
Tell me about yourself.
It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company.
Fascinating. Tell me about Dovisi.
She's quite beautiful, isn't she? A little young, perhaps, and not exactly highborn, but she possesses a unique elegance.
Alright, there's some... Oh, it's not...
Yes?
Maybe this will help you, get convinced.
I'll take that. And thank you very much.
That's right.
Can I be honest with you, my friend? I find Dovisi captivating. She possesses a beauty beyond compare. Maybe you could do me a favor. If you speak with her, put in a good word for me, would you? I would be forever in your debt.
Don't worry. Think I've sorted it out. Tell me about Matilda.
Apparently, the poor old woman thinks she's from a well-to-do family. Truth is, I have servants with more nobility in their blood than her.
Damn. Nels?
Nels is a drunk. He doesn't even try to hide that fact. But what else is he? When the liquor is dried, what remains of the man?
Ooh.
I think Nels drinks to forget, maybe about some tragedy in his life. He plays the buffoon, but I sense a deep sadness in him.
Maybe we'll have a talk with Nels. What about Neville?
I know he's a retired Imperial Legion officer. Apparently, he's been in campaigns all across the Empire, from Skyrim to Morrowind. I also get the sense that he's very eager to find the gold. I can't imagine his life of servitude to the Empire left him with much to retire on.
Alright.
All right, then. I guess I'd better start looking. That gold's not going to find itself.
Okay, I think Dovisi is gonna do a little... well, Dovisi is gonna make her way to his room eventually. Right now, she's gonna go downstairs to play with the cloth. I want to talk to you, Neville, you done fighting? Hey. Yeah, you're already doing your thing.
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it.
I'm getting uncomfortable already. Tell me about yourself.
Don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels.
We'll stick with Nels. So, tell me about Neville.
I will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk. They are useless, uncaring tools of corruption. 3 years ago, my village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us. My dear, sweet daughter Olga was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum.
Okay, well there's the trauma we were talking about. Tell me about Dovisi.
Let me confide something in you, my friend. Dovisi is the spitting image of my own daughter. Her skin is darker, of course, but that sweet face. My daughter was killed, you see, a few years back by bandits. I'm sorry. Please forgive a father's heavy heart.
Tell me about Matilda. Let's go on lighter topics.
You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid.
I feel kind of bad for Matilda in some ways. Primo?
Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight.
Yeah, they seem pretty good with each other. We can see where there are some tensions.
All right then, I guess I better start looking. That gold's not going to find itself.
You're not going to find it at the bottom of the tankard either. Alright, Neville Longbottom, where are you?
So, here we all are. It certainly is a
Awkward
nice
small
house.
talk all the way. Oh. Neville, are you alone in the basement? Neville. Hey, Neville.
Hello there. Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a Red Guard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations.
Okay. Tell me about Nels. Let's get it out of the way.
Nels is a Nord, and like all Nords, he's a lawless barbarian with no respect for authority. Alright.
That was his kind side. Okay, I could slip a little into his pockets here, but training speechcraft is good. What do you like? You are into joking and boasting.
I like...
Boom, boom.
What a great story.
Boom.
That's just talk.
You're just talk.
Well done.
Let me rotate that there.
Where'd you get that? That's good. Don't...
Nah.
You can't scare me.
Something like this.
That's really funny.
That's really funny.
Oh, is that so?
Got him.
You're good.
Tell me about Nels.
Know what I think? I think that barbarian will do anything to get his hands on the chest of gold. He's kinda greedy and vicious. All of them. Trust me, I know. I was stationed at Fort Frostmoth for a few years on the Isle of Solstheim. Those Nords are a bunch of animal-worshipping savages. They're all the same, full of meat and something to prove. We lost a lot of good men up there. A lot of good men.
Yeah, there's some truly barbaric Nords up there on Solstheim. Remember a man named Brynjar? He was the worst of them all. Tell me about Dovisi.
Dovisi is a dark elf. They call themselves Dunmer. When I was young, I spent some time stationed on Fort Moonmoth, on their homeland of Morrowind. I have great respect for the Dunmer people. They are strong and noble and generally understand the importance of law and discipline. Unfortunately, Dovisi doesn't seem to like me very much.
Nope.
But I don't blame her. The young ones tend to have problems with authority figures.
Tell me about Matilda.
If I may be honest, I feel a bit sorry for the old woman. She comes from a noble family, I'm sure, but seems a lot less well off than she should be.
Primo.
I'll confess that I have no idea why Primo is here. The kid's got more wealth than the rest of us combined. He sure doesn't need a chest of gold.
Huh.
Maybe he's incredibly greedy, but I don't think so. My guess is that Primo is so bored he simply has nothing better to do. I have a good idea where that chest might be.
I think we'll leave him be for now. I want to see Neville react to crimes. So, Primo could be a good first target. You know, he got murdered because he's rich and he doesn't actually need the money, so it seems a little justified. But at the same time, Dovisi is so innocent and so well liked. No, Primo, you're... No.
So, here we all are. It certainly is a nice house.
It is. Where do you think you're going? Dovisi, can I talk to you? Can we just... Come... Frick. Dovisi. Hey.
I can't quite decide where I should look.
Okay.
I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere.
Oh, shit. Okay. Dovisi, I want to just have a private word with you.
So, here we all are.
She's not going to make this
Certainly
easy.
is a nice house.
There we go. Up you go. In the room by yourself. Meanwhile... let's make sure we take her soul with us. I know we can't soul trap her, but... Hey.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere.
Yeah, it really could. It could even be hidden in your face! Help! Someone's been murdered! Someone's been... Ooh, let's see. Some gold. Okay. I love the calming Oblivion music when you're dragging bodies around. There we go. Get over here. All the way. There we go. Okay. So, some time's gonna pass. And news are gonna spread. Primo! Primo, have you heard? The terrible news.
I'm beginning to get a bad feeling about all of this. I'd leave right now if I could. Well, the money means nothing to me. I just thought it would be fun.
Exactly. What's your motive here, man? Dovisi.
Who? Who among us is vile enough to take the life of such a beautiful, precious creature? If I find out who did this, they will pay with their life!
Oh, you hear that Imperial Guard coming up there. Matilda, was it her?
Now that someone's been killed, Matilda may be a little frightened for her own safety, but she's still more concerned with finding the hidden gold. Matilda claims to be from one of the High Rock's most distinguished noble families, but I have a feeling their fortune has long been squandered.
What wouldn't she give in order to get that fortune back? Nels?
Before the body turned up, I got the sense that Nels was a bit of a drunkard. But he seems truly unnerved now and is drinking rather excessively.
He's drinking more now, huh? Well, Dovisi died, so I wouldn't be surprised. Neville?
Neville seems different now that someone has been killed. More alert, more aware. Something tells me he's not going to take all of this lying down. He's a trained soldier after all. I bet if anyone can figure out what's going on here, it will be him.
Neville might be our main obstacle then.
You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just...
Let me just remove the bow made from demon stone.
not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Yep, definitely dangerous. Someone's been murdered! But not down here. It's very hard to get kills with a poisoned apple. It takes forever. You have to remove all other... It's luck-based. Matilda, have you heard the news?
Have you heard? Someone's been murdered. One of us.
I know, I just shouted that down the staircase.
Please, sweetie, stay close to me. The killer might strike again, whoever he or she is.
Dovisi.
One less dark elf in the world. And now there's one less person to find the gold as well.
What?
It's a good day, don't you think?
I think maybe we found our next target. Now I just genuinely want to punch you out. Nels?
You think Nels might be the killer? Well, he plays the buffoon, but it could all be an act. He's an Ord, and they're such a savage, uncivilized people.
The racial tensions in this house, Neville.
Neville has a strong sense of justice, I can tell. If we find out who the killer is, he'll take care of things, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I won't let it come to that. Primo?
I worry about the boy. What if the killer is after money? Primo is quite wealthy. He could be the next victim. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group.
I don't know.
It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer.
Oh, Neville, are you down in the... Oh, Nels. Oh, both of them are here. Okay, guys, let's keep it civil.
What kind of party is this? Someone has been murdered. Have you heard, my friend? One of our fellow guests has been murdered. This bodes ill for our stay and our search for the gold.
I know. It's Dovisi.
No. When I looked into Dovisi's face, it was like peering at my own daughter. I feel like I've lost her all over again.
Matilda?
It seems she's upset about the murder, but there's something else. It's almost like she's glad there's less competition for the gold. Greedy old bat.
It'd be really cool if we could actually get Nels to kill Matilda, if that was a possibility. Because once you start getting down to it, they start realizing, okay, it's one of us. And there are 3 of us. Do I like you enough to not think it's you?
I really have to wonder where Neville was when someone was getting slaughtered just a few rooms away. Maybe he was busy looking for the chest of gold. Or maybe he was right next to the victim with his hand on the hilt of a dagger. Think about it.
That's a good theory. Primo?
Whoever the killer is will have to be strong and quick. Now, I'm not saying Primo is our murderer, but you have to admit it's at least possible.
It's so dull with a murder mystery where you know who the culprit is, because you know it's yourself.
You'd be smart.
It's fun to see what they're thinking, though.
Neville!
Neville!
A guest has been murdered.
Yes.
So it begins. You mark my words, this entire party is a trap. Someone wants us all dead, and now they have their chance.
Oh, he's figured it out.
I was in the Legion for a great many years, my friend. I saw a lot of horrible things, including the murders of children. It made no sense then, it makes no sense now. But don't you worry. I've vowed to bring Divisi's killer to justice.
They make a point that she's supposed to be quite young, but they don't have, you know, they only have one model. They don't really have children, so to say, so I suppose she's supposed to be quite young, I suppose. We shot her in the face with a hellish arrow that sucked out her soul. But, you know, it's Marina freaking Mistfire. She can do no wrong. Matilda, you suspect her?
She's afraid, and for good reason.
No.
If the killer strikes again, they may very well pick an easy target, like Matilda. She needn't worry, though.
He's on to me.
I'm a trained soldier, with 20 years of experience dealing with situations like this. On my honor, this killer will be caught and dealt with.
Yeah, let's stop him. Could have been Nels.
Nords are raised to be cold-blooded killers. Don't take your eyes off Nels if you value your life. I'll bet anything he's our murderer.
Yeah.
To be honest, my instincts tell me the kid isn't the killer. Sure, he's a bit obnoxious, but that doesn't make him capable of murder.
Okay.
I knew this little party was too good to be true.
Matilda! You shouldn't be alone right now. There are such terrible people on the loose.
Is that why someone invited us here? To kill us? This is horrible!
I guess that's how you kill an old lady. You punch her down a flight of stairs. Someone's been murdered! Don't ask why I am always the one finding the corpses. Primo, don't go back to bed. People are dying. Literally dying.
2 people are now dead. And for what? A trunk full of coins? How pathetic.
No, it comes with a pretty sweet reward. I'll tell you about that in just a sec.
She was so beautiful. And now she's gone.
Oh.
She was...
There's something more here.
Yes? Well, isn't that sweet of
A
you?
little money goes a long way.
She was so beautiful.
What is it that
Tell
is
me more. How nice. It's just what I wanted. Who?
Okay, so that's just the same one.
Between you and me, I think Matilda found the gold, and one of the others killed her for it. Maybe that means the rest of us are safe. If that's the case, then the killer got what he was after. The rest of us needn't worry about our own safety.
Let's stop worrying, shall we?
Don't go far.
Yeah.
It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
Yeah, just go back to bed. Sorry I disturbed. Primo, we're not gonna go downstairs. Primo, I wouldn't go in there. That's, I left a bit of a mess in there. Primo! Okay! I'll take back the bribes, thank you. Okay.
This house is a death trap. We're being killed off one by one.
Yeah, it's awful. I know, right? Nels! Do you want to get justice?
My friend, please stay safe. 3 of us have been murdered. Besides you and me, there's only one guest left, if you know what I'm saying. I've seen death like this before.
I know.
Many years ago, my daughter was murdered by bandits who came to our village. I'm sorry. I need a drink.
Before that, though, can we talk about Neville? I have a sneaking suspicion he might be behind it.
That sniveling Legion dog must die. Do you understand me? He's the murderer. He killed all those people. He must pay for what he's done.
Oh, I agree. Let's get him. Let's get him, Nels. Justice! There you are. Oh shit, he's getting his gear! Get him!
You and I are the only ones left. But we did it. We survived. We won.
I think he was trying to get his Legion gear on. Yeah, he got halfway through picking up his Legion gear. Oh, good job, man.
We did it, my friend.
Yeah.
The killer is dead, and this nightmare is just about over. All we have to do now is find a way out of here.
I feel so bad for him. He's so... You wanna take that? She's gonna check his body like, is he dead? Yeah, good. Okay, you sweet oblivious man, go downstairs and have yourself a mug of mead. That'll be the last one you ever have. You know what, how we could really get to him? We could pretend to be Neville's ghost. Huh? Yeah, I know you're down for that. There we go. I gotta, okay, I mean, he was a Redguard, but I gotta channel my inner Wes Johnston for this.
Someone's been murdered! Murder! What's that? Stop right there, criminal scum!
That's it. It's down to you and me. I know I'm no killer. So that means...
Oblivion, take you! Ah! Goodbye.
Okay, gonna take that back, 'cause that didn't pan out. Good. Had a bit of fun here today. Made sure things went as planned. Nels was just, until the very end, oblivious. Which is a little sad. Alright, job well done, wouldn't you say? Okay, so we've finished that Dark Brotherhood mission, which means that we can return to Ochiva. Now, Ochiva is actually going to grant us something, a rather special power. We're essentially going to get a passive called the Night Mother's Blessing, Embrace, something along those lines, and it's essentially going to give us a boost to some of our stats. It's a +2 to Marksman, Security, Sneak, Acrobatics, and Blade, which is pretty cool. So, you know, once again, we could wait to get that until we're later on in our challenge when we will need it more, but at the same time, it would be nice to get it now so we can continue the Dark Brotherhood quest line. So, if you remember, we were actually asked by the Mages Guild to go and seek out Count Hazeldor of Skingrad, so, I mean, before we go jumping into any Oblivion portals, let's go up there. I want to talk to him either way, because I want to make sure that we close the right portal. While we're up there, we might as well just talk about the Mages Guild, where we have to get some information for a price. That's the name of the mission. Alright, Marina, she's just feeling good after a fresh round of murders. Ugh, it's wonderful. Yeah, you can see Skingrad from above. I've gotten to witness it from the rooftops. Is that Kvatch in the distance? That's nice. It's actually quite lovely up here now that the sun is setting over Cyrodiil. I mean, sure, there are parts of the environment that's might be the portal we have to close. I mean, it's a bit of an eyesore whenever the Count goes on his daily walks. It's like, oh gosh, darn it. Well, guys and girls, I actually think we're gonna conclude it here before we go jumping into more new quests. I know we spent quite a lot of time in that house, just talking to people, figuring things out, but that's the fun of it. We could have just rushed through, crouched behind people, and given them a kung fu chop to the buttocks, but I don't know. I like our solution. Oh, this lighting wasn't actually too bad for you, Marina. You're a hard woman to find good lighting for. The Darklings draw you much prettier than you. I'm gonna stop insulting you now before you actually murder me and reach your hand through the screen. Thanks for watching. I hope you're gonna tune into the next episode where we're gonna be doing a mission for the Count. This is another fun mission because it's a mission with a lot of outcomes where we get to decide how we do it. So, have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.